YouTubers, my name's Rich and this is Rich's Reviews. This is a brand new channel where I will be reviewing all kinds of things. Things you use around the house, things you use in your car, computer stuff, lawn stuff. Um, I just like to review stuff and pass along good information. So what we're going to review today is a software package that I use to produce this video called Open Broadcast Studio. And what it does is it allows you fairly quickly and easily, without a lot of skills, to combine different media sources into a single video. Now, what you're going to do is then take that finished video over into a digital editing suite and do your final digital editing, add graphics, cuts and takes and whatnot. But what this is going to do is allow you to really speed up a lot of that combination. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on a second camera that is aimed at a computer screen that is showing you the OBS dashboard. Okay, so let's do that. I will turn that camera on and transition it over to the program. So what you have is over here is the program and over here is kind of the producer side. So I can make changes over here, hit the transition button, pick my transition here, a fade or something like that, and it'll transition over. I'm going to do this pretty down and dirty. This is with about 3 days of my head kind of buried into this software from not knowing anything. So I think that's pretty cool. So the other thing you can do is now we have two cameras running simultaneously, and that way you're synchronized with an audio track. So if you were doing a guest in a studio setting, this would be pretty cool to have, different camera shots. So next thing I'm going to do is open up a browser and we're going to bring in a video that's playing on YouTube. And that will allow you to see how people do these reaction videos where they are reacting to somebody else's video. Now, keep in mind, this is a browser capture of whatever's coming through. So you could have somebody on a Google Meet and bring them into your show, to your podcast. That way they could Skype in anything that's got a URL that's through the browser. For ease and to show you guys everything, we're just going to do YouTube. So I'm going to turn on now the browser in my producer side. Uh, I can interact with that browser. So I'm actually going to back the video all the way up. And now I'm going to transition it over in the video is paused. That's Veteran Stories. That's my other channel, by the way. So what we're going to do now is listen into a little bit of Veteran Stories.
On December 13th, 1636, something remarkable happened in the Massachusetts Bay Colony that would echo through nearly 4 centuries of American history. Today, we commemorate the founding of the National Guard, America's oldest military organization. Picture colonial.
So there you go. I can talk over that video.
The settlements were small,
I control the
vulnerable,
volume on
and
both
far
ends.
from any help. Tensions with the indigenous Indians were rising,
so I can say
and colonists
listen in,
lived
and I
in
can just
constant
fade out.
awareness that they needed to defend themselves. There was no standing
And
army,
bring me
no
in
professional military,
and kind of fade them out. So there you
only
go.
had
So
themselves.
I'm going to pause that
On
video
this day,
while we go on and show you now the next thing that we want to bring in uh, is a local file. So now let's add something else. Let's say we wanted to play another video that was on our computer. You could do that through this local file. I'm just going to show you a picture, an image. And so we're going to turn on that image. It turns on in the in the producer or in the producer side. You can see it right down there. I hit the transition and it pops it over, and you can now see that file. So now we're watching two video streams, or we have two cameras going on, local to me. We've got a stream coming in from YouTube, and now we have a local file that can be either a still image or a video image or a PDF, anything like that. So there you go. That's open OBS Studio. And in closing, I want to give a big shout out to the G-Man over at the Dialect channel. They came to visit over the holidays here into Texas, and they were able to motivate me and get me on the right track to being able to do this, uh, going from just a concept to reality. I also had the pleasure of watching the Dialect team actually work on some videos, and I got to tell you, it's phenomenal work. So, to Dialect, my heart goes out to you, man. I can never repay you, G man, um, but I hope to see you soon. And with that, folks, I'm going to say that's it for the OBS Studio. The next thing I'm going to do is review this in CapCut, uh, or take this over to CapCut and do the same thing and do a reaction video over there. So, and then what I'll do is I'm going to upload a final version, but we're going to go ahead and upload this as the real down and dirty, rough version. So you see what you get right out of OBS, and then what you can do with that once you take it over to a CapCut or a Final Cut. Okay? So, with all that, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe to Rich's reviews as well as to Veteran Stories. And we'll see you guys soon with another review. Take care.